Okay, so this was the top of turn 3. Probably the most, well, most of what happened over here. The most significant thing was that I made the mistake of not advancing Saren. Her current location is here, but when I started my turn, she was about here approximately. And I got excited. I activated the Seraph, who slipstreamed the Carnivian out of melee range with Mulg, who was about here. The Carnivian was placed about here, gave him a charge lane to E-do me. And so I did all that, I activated, and then I realized that Saren was all the way back here, so I could not, I mean, the Carnivian was within her control range when I started, but he was out by the time he made it to E-do me in melee range, so I could not force the Carnivian at all, unfortunately. Even still, I got pretty lucky on my dice rolls, and at the end of the day, after all was said and done, I was able to put enough damage on him where he had to transfer. I think did you have 2 Fury for transfer?
2 Fury.
So he transferred away probably about 20 points of damage on Fury, and then I still managed to give him, what, another 8?
Yeah, about, he's got plenty on him.
So, yeah, what does E-do me at?
He's got
7 left. E-do me's got 7 left. So that was with an unboosted Carnivian. Let's see, after that, Mulg made a couple of moves over here in retaliation to me pinging on E-do me. The Raptors followed up. They both rolled pretty well too, and with their Weapon Master and the mounts, pretty much everybody hit twice and did a pretty good amount of damage to Mulg. So you can see all the little whelps that were spawned because of that. Let's see,
that's Mulg.
Yeah, that was Mulg. Because he's such a big model, to get people into melee range and in charge lanes, so we just swapped out for a base. The Scythian was not engaged by the Earthborn Dire Troll, so he charged the Earthborn Dire Troll in this direction to engage there. Got 2 of his attacks off there, which triggered his chain attack, so we put another hit on him and on the Mauler. I was pretty furied out, plus with all the whelps popping up all over the place, that was giving me progressively less and less to hit roll, so I was spending Fury to boost instead of boosting damage. At the end of the day, I did put a pretty good amount of damage on the Earthborn Dire Troll. I think the EBDT has something like 6 or so hit points left. The Mauler's pretty well undamaged, I think. And let's see, the Forsaken moved up, Blight bombed, Saren moved up, tried to ding the EBDT with a Thrown Desper, missed and hit the Scythian. So unfortunately I gave the Scythian grievous wounds. That was a bummer. Let's see, the 2 Deathstalkers activated, killed a total of 3 Fenblades. The Swordsman activated, they killed some more, I think 3 more Fenblades. Over a combination of moves in Vale's battle group with the Stinger, the Typhon, between the Stinger and the Typhon, I took out the majority of the Digmies and some other units over here, the Scouts and the remainder of the Sharpshooters, I think.
Bushwhackers.
Yeah, the Bushwhackers with sprays. And at the end of the day, I popped my feet. Let's see, with Vale, I did things like Incite, moved her up, and then pop the feet, and then have everybody move back. And with her extended control range, at the time, she was here about here when I popped her feet. So that had about 20 plus models of Pauls in her control range. And that had everybody, including the 2 Deathstalkers over here, in Vale's control range. So basically, I pulled everybody back, had the 2 Deathstalkers move over to screen Saren a little bit, and that was my turn. So it was an advance to the rear after clearing out a fair amount of damage. Oh, let's see. The Ravagore did drop a Scather right over here, so that's
still there.
That's in there. Did some damage to all these guys. Oh, let's see, yeah. Vale also did Rampager, hijacked the Pyre Troll, who came over, tried to do a melee attack against Calandra, but I whiffed, unfortunately, and so she used her Bullet Dodger to move 2 inches over there. I think that was pretty much all the highlights for this turn, though. Can you think of anything else that I'm missing? Anything interesting? Alright, so that was the top of turn 3. So now it's time for Paul to retaliate.
We're at the end of turn 3.
Alright.
And I was able to take down Sauron.
You cheated. No, you didn't.
It was actually quite the decisive kill. He left his caster pretty far out there, and so I've been scheming to how to kill her. So how this came about was the Mauler was able to, with his animus from Idumi, was able to throw the Scythian, and he actually missed Sauron, but only deviated 1 inch, therefore contacting her and knocking her down. Then the Dire Troll came up, and there was actually a Forsaken there, so he had to actually kill the Forsaken, goad over to her, and then after 4 hits, 2 of which were transferred, and 2 of which were taken, killed her. So that was her, and now she's dead, and all her beasts become inert. You've got the Deathstalkers here, which the Fen Blades, as you can see, as the Fen Blades move over to kind of work on this side of the battle. They charged in.
Okay, so the Deathstalker activated, moved up, put I think 4 more damage points on Doomy.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
He's down to 5 left.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty sweet.
Good.
Over here, yeah, I know. Over here, did some more nickel and diming of some guys, but basically I'm kind of consolidating into the forest. Took some pot shots at Calandra. I think I hit 1, did some damage on her for 4, but then missed another one, so she bullet dodged away. And the Stinger came over here, killed a few guys, and that was about it. So, not too much left on my turn.
So we're here at the end of turn 4? 4? I think we're 4 here. So we move. So basically what happened here is the trolls moved up. I was able to charge the champions with some buffs and Calandra's feet. I took out the Ravagore and the Seraph. With the champions. I overkilled over here, but it was great. Over here, the Mauler took out this Deathstalker, and this Dire Troll took out this one. He moved over here to start progressing this way. Mulg went this way. Idumi, he healed for 3, and he didn't really move. I don't think I even activated him.
No.
Okay, I'll have to activate him after the turn. Or after the video. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. Okay, so the end of turn 5, and we're coming up at like 8-hour game here or something.
Yeah.
So basically, Doomshaper's battle group came over here, and with his feet, he was able to get the Axer in there, and the Axer put some damage on Vale.
Or did he whiff? I don't know.
No, the Axer was able to do some good damage. You transferred it to the Rake.
Oh, no, I probably transferred to Typhon.
Oh no, to the little dude here, and he died. There was the Stinger.
Right.
You transferred the Stinger and he died.
Regardless.
Regardless, Vale is now dead.
Yep.
Through multiple clusterfucks of whacking and wailing at her.
That sounded bad.
I know.
Alright, good game.
Good game.